All right, so water signs, we are at you to see what's coming out in this retrograde. So what we have here for you, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion, in this retrograde, we have unavailable. Someone is now available. Maybe it's you. You now decide that you're open to go back on the market because you have awakened. Okay, you have an open heart now, spiritually activated, twin flame, ascension could be coming up for you, water sign. And this is the reason why you're ready and open. Okay, gifts of love is in the reverse, and that's okay because you're accepting yourself for who you are. You don't need anything to make your heart open. Okay, and we see the twin flame. So you water signs, you have twin flame because as you get to this end of the retrograde, it's going to be slipping in Scorpions. So I would have expected twin flame to come up because you water sign have now come to it's like you water sign have healed your heart. Whatever that was happening and transpiring, you water sign have really healed your hearts. You have come to the understanding of where you are in your life. You have healed yourself. It's like don't put them away. You need to use them. You have healed yourself. So go back and look at the general reading because in the energy of the general reading for the Mercury retrograde is as if a lot of you water signs, you were silent healing yourself, okay? And this is wonderful. Some sort of unexpected sudden changes is going to be coming in for a lot of you water signs. So be aware of this unexpected changes. So could have been that some of you have been going through a rough time in love, and whatever is happening and transpiring, expect that you are going to be healing your heart chakra. Okay, so you're open now for love. Yes, so we see the energy of death and transition, where you were not available. Whatever that was happening, you have closed yourself off. Now you're going to be opening up in this retrograde. The Nine of Wands, obviously, someone was protecting themselves, was protecting their hearts. Okay, then we have the Empress. So we have the Divine Feminine here. And the Divine Feminine is saying, I don't need the gifts. I don't need anything. All I need is love. So the Divine Empress is here. So obviously, there is a Divine Empress out there that had closed their heart off to a situation. Yes. The Three of Wands, looking ahead, having confidence, growth, and foresight, and knowing that your soulmate is out there or your twin flame is out there, and you are going to be connected to this person. So this is basically a wonderful reading for this retrograde, because the retrograde is from November, especially in Sagittarian. But as you get to the end, between the 29th, the 28th and the 29th, it's going to be slipping in Scorpion. Okay. So you are dealing with the King of Wands. Whoever this King of Wands is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarian person. This person is someone who is a leader. Their vision is clear, bold, and daring. They have a big ego, yes, fire sign, and they're very optimistic. I don't agree, or I would not advise a water sign to go with a fire sign. And the reason why is because you are water and fire. And if you understand, water is for the hurt, fire and air is up in the air, okay? And this is why I always advise a water sign to go with earth sign people, okay? You got to understand. A lot of you are hoping for love. You are ready for a new relationship. You're ready for a new start. This is absolutely wonderful. I see a lot of you at free yourself from a relationship, a connection. It could be some of you are going to be ending some sort of a relationship with the King of Wands. Because of the King of Wands, some of you could have been heartbroken. And with this retrograde, you are healing yourself and you're open to meet someone new and get back in the dating world. So this is really wonderful and positive because a lot of you could have been saving yourself because of something, some sort of an issue that you had with this person. The energy of the Four of Cups. Um, a lot of you are going to be overcoming a situation. A lot of you was dealing with emotional secrets. It could have been some sort of a emotional problem that you were keeping to yourself. Whatever these emotional problems and issues is that you were keeping to yourself, you're going to be having some sort of understanding that you need to let it go. Okay. So we see the Knight of Cups. So a lot of you Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion, men, women between the age of 18 and 45, you were really going through some sort of an emotional situation with another person. And with this retrograde, you're going to be getting out of it, okay? So I see a lot of you water sign could be meeting your twin flame and soulmate, okay? And this is absolutely wonderful. And the reason why it's because you are now gathering a lot of information about yourself. Okay, so some of us, we have to go through heartbreaks before we can understand who we are, where we are in our lives, and what we need to do. So, what is happening and transpiring with this retrograde? You are now going to be understanding why you went through certain things in your life, especially people that was hurt by a fire sign person, because we're seeing that there you are going to be ending some sort of a relationship with a Sagittarian person, whoever you are. You decided that ending this relationship with the Sagittarian person is going to be best for you. And by you ending this connection with this person, you are now recognizing that you have, closed off yourself to love for a very long time. Now, there was a whole lot of stuff that was going on. There was a whole lot of issue. A lot of you are now awakening to your divine empress energy. So some of you, you could be dealing with a divine empress. For some of you, I see that you're going to be moving towards this divine empress. So what we see is that whoever you are that is open to reconnect with your divine feminine, this divine feminine is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person. I see that a lot of you who are looking for your divine empress, you are going to be finding them um, by the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, you're going to be finding out that the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person was your divine empress. So I see a lot of you dealing with issues, and especially if you are a divine empress, I see you're recognizing that things, you know what is the difference between love and being in love with someone who is just looking for the materialistic side of love. Okay, true, genuine love is not. Being open for something, be open for what another person can gift you. This is more of materialistic things are not really genuinely love. So it is as if a lot of you fire sign are opening up and is growing and is understanding that maybe in the past you were looking for materialistic things to fill the void of your heart, but now you're recognizing that's not what love is all about. So a whole lot of you water signs are going to be awakened to yourself. A whole lot of you water sign is going to be recognizing that materialistic things do not really help you. Okay, love is based on true, deep, unconditional inner feelings of you know being there, having your heart open to another person, and is connecting with another person on a higher frequency of love. Okay, so when we look at these energy and frequency that is here, obviously a lot of you water signs are going to be connecting to your twin flame, divine masculine or feminine. And this is going to be a success because if you are between the ages of 18 and 45, a lot of you are going to be finding your divine masculine or feminine. And this is absolutely positive for this Mercury retrograde in Sagittarian, because as you get to the end of it, between November 28 and 29, it is going to be slipping in Scorpion. Okay. So when Mercury is in retrograde, it's about communication. It's about the misunderstanding that needs to be clear up. And this is why we have retrogrades. Okay. Especially we have so much Mercury retrograde in every year, is because we need to communicate. Okay, normally without out of retrograde, people don't communicate, and some people miscommunicate in retrogrades, just like some people miscommunicate by the full moon. So if we do understand who we are as an individual person and understand why there are certain things that happen at certain times, then we are able to recreate a timeline for ourselves where we can redo. So it says miscommunication with another person and clear up, because that's how you basically heal your karma and clear out your karma. So communication is very, very important. It's only that a lot of people, we forget who we are when we enter, that we can have communication and we can clear up issues and situations through the dream time. But what we're now recognizing is that there's so much retrograde, and as we come to the end of the cycle, this timeline, because everything is going to be changing, we need to heal our arts first before we can heal anything else in our lives. Okay, so it's all about recognizing um, the communications that we have that maybe had never gone positive. Okay, and coming back to heal it. So, for some of us, especially women, we always have, a bad self image of ourselves, because all women just think always that they're fat. Okay. And that is like a self image that a whole lot of women have. And for you at this time, what we're going to be gathering is that you guys are going to be recognizing that, hey, I've been having this self image of myself. And if I don't love myself, no one else will love me. Okay. So that is something that a lot of you are going to be facing in this Mercury retrograde. And normally, I would give this as private reading, but what I'm recognizing, we have so much retrograde in the month of November. Okay, there is just so much retrograde, which meaning we have to go over things and look back at what we did in the past in order to create a better sense in the future. So, a lot of you are going to be reconnecting with people, and this is not to be in a relationship or a connection, but reconnecting with people in order to resolve what communication issues that there was. And this is going to be, creating a really better, positive communication link between you and another person as you get to the end of the year. Because most of the time, people are full and they're busy. They can be hasting, they can communicate something that hurt another person and then not aware of this. But this Mercury retrograde is going to be about love, finding out what is true love, being deeply connected to yourself and the divine, to understand what it is to love, and to understand that loving yourself first before you can love another person. So a lot of us walk around, having so much issues with ourselves. So we're not pretty enough, we're not this enough or that enough. But what is going to be transpiring is that with the energy of divine Fro, a lot of you are going to be finding the deep divinity within yourselves. Okay. What I have to say is that Cancers, a lot of you Cancers who were in relationship with air sign people, Geminis, Aquarian, and Librans, um, there is a situation where if you had had secrets, okay, and this is mostly intended for the Cancers. If you Cancers who were married, and you had secrets, these secrets are going to be coming out. So if you are a married Cancer, you had secrets, these secrets are going to be coming out, especially if you are a Cancer between the age of 18 and 45, these secrets are going to be coming out. So this Mercury retrograde is leaving you Cancers in this age group, 18 to 45, being helpless because um you got in something, you got involved with a marriage, with a connection, but not being honest, and you have been living a lie for many years with this person, and even before this person. And now you have to face the facts and face the truth that you have been living a life that was not based on who you are. Um, and this is affecting your marriage at this time, especially Cancers that was married to Aquarian, Gemini, or Libran, or in some sort of relationship, long term relationship, could have had kids with this person, whatever it is. So, and it's really affecting the Cancers and not the other signs. So Cancers, there is just something that is deeply rooted within your marriage. There have been communication that you have not communicated with your partner. Whatever this is and was, whatever you were dealing with, these traumatic situation, whether it was trauma or whether it was just you choose not to speak the truth about something, this is all going to be coming out. And whoever this person is going to be seeing you as not being honest, but also use them for your materialistic gains. And whoever this person is, and it is coming up as a air sign person, this person is going to be really holding it against you, okay? Especially if they're Sagittarian or Scorpion in this person birth chart, they're going to be holding it against you because of you having this secrets for such a long time, and they don't know who you really are, because you have held so many secrecy, so many things that they did not know about you. So I don't know what is going to be happening, how is this going to be affecting you going forward with this person, whether it's your husband or someone who you are connected with, you live with, but someone in a relationship. I see this relationship or disconnection could be fading out as you move out of this Mercury, the season with Mercury in Sagittarian or Sagittarian in Mercury, because this is something that is going to be affecting you. So um, however you're going to be dealing with this issue, and it can be for anyone, you have to go back and look at yourself. Why didn't you tell your partner? Why did you keep this from your partner? Because it is something that you have to deal with, because you're going to be losing a lot just by not being honest to your partner in the first place and co-creating things that was not really positive, and being with someone, um and not being honest to this person. So a lot of you are going to be losing out on a relationship or a connection because of not being honest to someone. So be aware. Namaste.